The old courthouse, one of the most historic buildings in downtown Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, and also known not only to be the most haunted building, but really in all of Canada. Not only does this building have historical relevance in the Canadian court systems, but it was also home to the Maritime Museum of BC. Outside of the courthouse, there's a huge scary oak tree that is believed to be the original gallows. When bodies were hung, and many were, if the bodies weren't claimed, they were buried in the courtyard. To this day, they still have not reclaimed all of the bodies. This building is home to many firsts of Unearthing Shadows Paranormal and helped form the foundation of the team. It was the very first public investigation that we ever attended, as well as the very first place that we hosted our own major investigation. The building has a lot of sentimental value for us, not only for the historical relevance, but for the multiple spirits we encountered here. Some were terrifying and some were quite welcoming, but we got to know them all. Sadly, the building was condemned in 2014, and that was the last year that we were granted access to the courthouse. Our investigation started off in the main courtroom, where it's known for a lot of activity, and you could encounter Judge Bailey Bigby.
I've heard seen that in times. Do you guys want to come stand up here?
You'll notice that it appears a person or a mass walked in front of our cameraman, though he confirmed that there was absolutely no physical body that passed him while he was filming this, and that he also confirmed everybody was still in their stationary positions. And this is the moment that the activity ramped up in the courtroom. Crew and team members were all commenting about the various anomalies suddenly appearing, along with shadow figures seen out of the corners of their eyes, and noticing movement, things being knocked over and moved within the courtroom. Everyone felt that we were not alone.
Chair, yes. Is this your chair? Did you sit in this chair? So today's age, so you know what year it is, it's 2014. In the courthouses today, women are allowed to be judges. What do you think about that? If you're trying to communicate with us, is there any way you could try a little bit harder? We know it's difficult for you to communicate, but we need you to try really hard so we know for sure that you are communicating with us. Is there any way that you could close a door, make a light swing, really show us that you're here, and however you would like to show us that you're here? Is that a human? Or is that you?
Was that me? Or was that someone else? I wish I had hold on my hair if my arms was all standing straight up.
I think we'll just split up the teams right now. Veronica. Is there a Veronica here? The machine that I'm holding in my hand, It will not hurt you, but if you come near it, it can detect you. And if you can light it up, that's a way that you can speak with me with yes or no, Jim. Is there any way that you can come close to me so I know that you are around me? Because I do sense your presence. We'll give you one last opportunity, otherwise we're going to move on. And if you feel like following us, you can communicate with us in another area of the building. But if you have anything to say or you want to show us your presence now, can you please do so? What are you trying to tell us?
Do the lights bother you? The electronics?
And as the team split into two, Jen and I decided that we would try our luck down in the basement. The basement is known to be a very active place because it's where the holding cells were. Even some of the staff members who really didn't believe in the paranormal commented that they hated going down to the basement because they would always hear phantom voices, feeling like they weren't alone, and just felt really uncomfortable. We were warned to be careful when we were down there, and that it's not unlikely to have somebody reach out and grab us in the dark.
Is that good? Am I get this a little bit away? Or do you want me just to... What would you
Maybe
prefer?
just initially let's check out our bearings.
This is the room that all the activity was in last time.
Well, I don't remember getting any activity.
This was where we were standing when we were talking to Lyle, and I felt like something touched my arm here.
Okay. Is anyone here right now? I'm holding onto this device that you can speak through.
Is somebody here that can talk to us? Lyle, are you here? Lyle, if you're here, do you remember us from last time?
Definitely some weird shadows.
Is there anybody here that would like to communicate with us? We're not here to hurt you, we're just here to communicate with you. Like ice cold.
It's. Was that you? Cake.
Cake?
Cake.
Cake.
Like birthday cake. Snow. I understand that you're trying to communicate with us right now.
Where's the snow?
Exercise. Heavy.
Right?
Month. Yes, what month is it right now? Do you know what month it is? It's good that you're trying to use this machine. It's a good way to communicate with us.
Can you tell us how many living people are standing in the room right now?
Cable.
Made. Coin.
We really appreciate the efforts that you're making to communicate with us right now.
Here, if you're in the room, can you make a knocking sound like this? I think I heard you. Can you knock again louder if that was you?
Care.
or care? Care. Oh, we care. That's why we want to talk to you. Are you okay? Do you need help?
Nine. Ascend.
Would you like to ascend into heaven?
Are you Are you standing behind me? Can you touch me if you're in here? Please?
That's her talking, not me.
13.
Well, you've told us 9 and 13. Is 13 the year? We asked you for the year earlier, and you said 13.
Were you in jail here?
If you have a message for us, it's a good time because we may not be here for long, and we would like to communicate with you.
The light that I have my flashlight on, can you make it move? Please? We really enjoy talking with you. If you can find a way to keep talking with us.
Can you let your presence be known in any way? We'd like to hear you. We'd like to see you. We'd like to feel you. Or you can speak into this box. Can you show us your presence so that we know you're here?
Just heard a growl way outside the door. Sounding like pretty close though.
Maybe you should go in your room because that's where you can hear me. 100. Are there 100 spirits in this room?
Thank you for answering.
Copy.
Copy.
Are
Pictures?
these copies of pictures?
Window.
It's funny because I was looking at this glass when you said that.
Huh.
There are no windows in here right now, are there?
Is the picture frame what you're talking about?
Is there a reason why you choose to stay in this room? Did something happen here?
Sure.
What happened to you? Are you from a boat? A ship?
Morning. I think we really appreciate your effort. Ever. Ashes, morning, ever.
Speak.
Speak. We would like to speak with you. And you-
Penny.
Did you know someone named Penny? Was that your wife?
Watch.
Watch. Penny.
Field.
Field.
Field. Were you a hard worker?
Blind.
Blind?
Baby.
Baby. Do you have a baby? Are you a father? Lady. Oh, are you a lady? Are we speaking with a lady right now?
Tilt.
Tilt.
Panel.
Panel.
What panel do you...
Compare.
Compare.
Language.
North language.
Hurt.
Hurt.
Are you hurt? Do you need help?
Practice.
You're doing a good job practicing right now, communicating with us.
Hat.
Hat. Do you wear a hat?
Only.
People are coming, so if you have a message for us, please tell us.
Trial.
Store, trial only. Your last chance.
Art. Area.
You're doing a great job communicating with us.
Did you get accused of something you didn't do?
Tragic.
Tragic?
As the investigation was starting to wind down, I wanted to take some time to explore the first floor by myself. As I was walking up to the first floor, I stopped in front of the main doors for the central part of the museum. I was compelled to start taking photos because I felt a large presence was standing behind me, and this seems evident in the photo. You can clearly see me in the reflection of the door. I'm facing to the left. You can see the camera right in front of my face. You can see the top of my head and the outline of my body. You can also see in the shadow on the floor the outline of my backpack and my legs, which also indicates I'm pointing in that direction. And if you look behind me, you can see a much taller figure that appears to be wearing a large black trench coat, something that almost resembles a captain's hat, a beard, and kind of curly hair, and with a stoic look, looking directly into the door. Now, I took a series of photos, and this image showed up in 3 of the photos that I took. I can confirm that there was absolutely no other person on this floor, and there was nothing there to reflect anybody from the outside. So, was it one of the captains still in the museum guarding one of his ships? Could it possibly be Judge Bailey Bagby, as this reflection really seemed to match some of the photos taken of him? And that concludes some of the highlights at one of our favorite places to investigate.